There comes a time in every chosen one's journey, a time when the greatest battle is not fought against external enemies, but against the shadows lurking within, against the desires that seek to pull you away from your divine path. Lust. It is one of the most potent forces of distraction. It has led mighty kings to ruin, turned warriors into weaklings, and caused the downfall of even the wisest souls. But unlike other temptations, lust does not strike with brute force. It is subtle, creeping into the mind like a whisper, clouding judgment and distorting vision. It does not always come dressed in the obvious. Sometimes, it disguises itself as innocent curiosity, harmless pleasure, or even companionship. But make no mistake, the moment you give in, you weaken your connection to your higher self, your divine purpose, and the sacred path set before you. If you are truly chosen, set apart by a higher calling, carrying a purpose the world does not understand, then you must recognize this truth. Not every place is safe for you. There are locations that vibrate at a lower frequency, where temptation lurks like a predator, waiting to drag you into the depths of your lower nature. These places do not just test your willpower, they drain your spiritual energy, feed your carnal desires, and leave you empty, wondering why you feel distant from your purpose. If this message has reached you at the exact moment you needed it, type 1111 in the comments for divine blessings. The universe delivers wisdom to those who are ready. Before we dive deep, if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications. Because knowledge is power, and power must be protected. Now, let's unveil the 8 places that awaken lust in the chosen one, and why you must avoid them. 1. The party scene, where the spirit is weakened. At first glance, the party scene appears to be a place of celebration, laughter, and connection. But beneath the flashing lights and intoxicating beats, a spiritual war is being waged. The chosen one is not like everyone else. You feel energy deeply. You sense shifts in frequency. And the moment you step into a club or any environment filled with reckless indulgence, you feel it, the pull. It starts subtly. The way bodies move to the rhythm, the way lustful gazes linger, the influence of substances that lower inhibitions. These atmospheres are designed to strip you of your spiritual armor. Lust thrives in places where self-control is abandoned. Your mind may try to justify it. I'm just here for fun. I can handle myself. But make no mistake, what you surround yourself with, you absorb. Even if you walk away physically untouched, the battle was fought in your mind. And when lust plants a seed, it doesn't need immediate action. It will wait for the right moment to grow. Protect yourself. Choose your environments wisely. 2. Social media at midnight. The digital trap. The enemy no longer needs physical locations to plant temptation in your mind. The internet is now the portal. And the most dangerous time? Midnight. Late at night, when your body is tired and your mind is vulnerable, social media becomes one of the greatest traps. You tell yourself you're just scrolling, just passing time. But the algorithm knows you. It knows what holds your attention. And soon, your feed is filled with images and videos designed to awaken your lower nature. It starts with a glance, an innocent click. But suddenly, time disappears, and you find yourself pulled into a cycle, one that leaves you drained, guilty, and spiritually disconnected. The chosen one must master discipline in the digital world. If you cannot control what you consume, it will control you. Guard your mind. Set boundaries. Close the portals before they consume you. 3. The gym, a place of growth or distraction. The gym should be a temple of discipline, a place of transformation. But for many, it has become an altar of vanity. Instead of focusing on strength and health, people now treat the gym as a stage, a place where attention is currency, where lustful gazes roam freely. The chosen one must be careful. What begins as a commitment to self-improvement can quickly turn into a battle for self-control. The way people dress, the way they seek validation, it can all pull you into a space of distraction. Suddenly, your focus is no longer on your growth, but on something that feeds the lower self. If the gym environment affects your spirit, shift your focus. Train your mind, not just your body. 4. The workplace, the silent battlefield. Lust does not always come in obvious forms. Sometimes, it disguises itself as familiarity. The workplace is a battlefield. Relationships form over time. Small interactions grow into something more. It starts with harmless conversations, casual jokes, prolonged eye contact. But the enemy works in subtleties. One weak moment can destroy years of discipline. Keep professional boundaries strong. Recognize the difference between healthy communication and dangerous closeness. Your purpose is bigger than temporary pleasure. 5. The club, where energy is stolen. Some places vibrate at such a low frequency that merely being there pulls you down. The club is one of them. This is where spirits mix, and not every spirit is one you should be around. The music, the flashing lights, the movement, it's all designed to lower your spiritual defenses. Lust is in the air. It thrives here. If you find yourself in these places, leave before you become a prisoner to the atmosphere. 6. Hotel rooms, the place of secrets. A neutral space, or a setting for downfall. Hotel rooms are where forbidden meetings take place, where people hide their weaknesses behind closed doors. The chosen one must be careful. The energy of past actions lingers. If you ever find yourself in a hotel room alone, check your intentions. Do not let this place become the setting of your greatest regret. 7. Old environments, where your past calls you back. The past has a way of calling you back, through old places. The places where you once gave in. The spots where temptation was strongest. These places hold memories, and memories hold power. The moment you return, old feelings awaken. Be mindful. Some doors should never be reopened. 8. The mind, the most dangerous place of all. In the end, the greatest battlefield is not external. It is within you. Lust does not begin with the eyes. It begins in the mind. You can avoid all these places, but if your thoughts are unguarded, you will still fall. Discipline your mind. Cut off the fantasy before it takes root. Speak power over your desires, because the greatest battle is always within. Lust is a thief. It robs the chosen one of their power, their purpose, and their divine connection. If this message resonated with you, type 1111 in the comments for divine blessings. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications. Stay disciplined. Stay focused. Stay chosen.